Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is February, March 2022, and question number is 9. So let's start how we can do it. So question is, we have mentioned here, this is given and conditions given, find out exact value of y when x is 3. So have a look how we can do it. So job number 1, step a separation of variables. There's a whole, the dx will multiply there, and it will look like this: x plus 1 and 3x plus 1 into dy and d and y times 2 dx. All right, but we need a y subject, so make sure. So it means this this y will come this side and the whole will go other side. Look, I show you. 1 over y times 2 dy equals to 1 over x plus 1 times 2 3x plus 1 dx. Now, before I start integration, you know it very well, when two factors or two or three things multiply in denominator, we have only one way to do partial fraction. So I'm stopping it here and calling this equation number 1. I take this part only and do partial fraction. Look the way. How do partial fraction, that you already familiar. So is equals to a over first factor plus b over second factor. I think all of understanding. Multiply whole equation with this. So when I multiply this, I'm just showing here. Multiplying whole equation, multiply by x plus 1 and 3x plus 1. When I multiply whole equation, when this multiply here is fully cancelled and 1 left behind. Okay, when I multiply here, this cancel and this 3x plus 1 stay with a. I believe you're understanding what is going on. When this multiply here, this cancel with that. So b times 2x plus 1. So one time I will plug in this equal to 0. So look at here, x plus 1 equal to 0. I got minus 1. So put whole equation, x is equal to minus 1. When I put minus 1 left hand side, no problem. When I put minus 1 here, I get here negative 2. When I put minus 1 here, this becomes 0. So a value become, it goes under it. So negative 1 over 2 is my a value. So first of all, I plug in this equal to 0. Now I plug in this equal to 0. So when I plug in second part equal to 0, students, I get negative 1 over 3. So I'm saying here, put whole equation x is equal to minus 1 over 3. So when I plug in 1 over 3, so left hand side, it will no effect comes. So as it is, when I plug in this here, because I kept this 0, so this full 0, so a becomes 0. So in this way, a gone 0. When I copy this value here, so like this, minus 1 over 3 plus 1. So this is turned to be 2 by 3 and b becomes 3 by 2. Hold on, let me check. This is becoming 3 LCM and negative 1 plus 2, sorry, negative 3, 2 by 3. 2 by 3 here because they're 3 by 2. So it means what I wrote is a correct answer. A, B values, I got it here. Okay. Both values I will plug in back in equation here. So what I get, so I get finally 1 over x plus 1 and 3x plus 1. And this value will go up in the place of a. And I'll get finally negative 1 over 2. And this goes in the place of b. And I get 3x plus 1 and 3 by 2. And this value is of this will go here. I'm saying put in 1. I'm writing here put in 1. So when I put in 1, student, what happens then is a very clear approach. Left hand side I have already 1 by y. So not changing 1 by y dy. But right hand side, this value will replace by this whole thing. So I'm getting negative 1 over 2 times 2x plus 1 plus 3 over 2 times 2 3x plus 1. And dx is coming outside. You can see here, combine dx outside. Now only choice to do what? Integrating both sides. When I integrate both sides, I will get this kind of format: 1 over y into dy. And this I will do, I can do all together one thing, or I can split them. So this I write separate, this I write separate, and this I bring outside. Look, student, look, I'm showing you what I'm saying. I am saying this. And same story here. 3 by 2 goes outside, 1 over 3x plus 1 dx. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. This integration separate, this integration separate, and this upper part I brought outside, this upper part I brought outside. But thing is that you know the rule, basic criteria. If function in denominator, its derivative in the numerator, and power of function is 1, so we get log of function. So check it. Function in denominator, derivative in the numerator, and power of function is 1. So we can write directly here log of y. What about this? Same situation. Function in derivative, the denominator, its derivative is 1, available on the top, power of function is 1. I can write directly -1/2 out as it is, log of x plus 1. But here's story's little change. What is this derivative? 3, and what is it? 0. So I got a 3. I need 3 up available, but I don't have available, so this 3 will go inside. Look, I erase from here, and this 3 will go here, and 1/2 out. 1/2 stay outside. And I believe this point is very, very clear how I turned it. So 1/2, now function down, derivative up. I can say log of 3x plus 1 and plus c. I call this equation number 2, and data given here x1 y1. So this I'm going to put it here. So put y1 and x1. So when I plug in y1 here, so log of 1 is 0. When I 1 here, 1 here, 1 plus 1 2, -1/2 log of 2. Okay, when I plug in 1 here, 3 plus 1 become 4. So plus 1/2 ln 4 plus c. Now students, so student, this 4 I can write it how? You know, it is a very clear approach. So this 4 I can write 2 to power 2. So 2 to power 2 I can write here. This 2 will come down here and will cancel with a half. So ultimately -half ln 2 and plus ln 2. I repeat my words. This 2 will come down and cancel 1/2. So this is my step. Okay, now, you know, students, I'm writing. So ln 2 common out. What left? -half plus 1 left. Wait a minute. This is a maybe create trouble for you. 0 equal to, I have taken ln common out, ln2 common out, plus c. So 2 ones are 2, I got a half. I got what here? Half. Half ln2 comes from here. So this is c value become what? -half ln2. So this value I'm going to plug in it here. So I'm saying here put in 2. Put in 2. Okay. So 1 minute, please. Yes, it's all okay. So when I plug in there, I get final form, not final form, close to final. X plus 1, ln 3x plus 1, and -1/2 ln 2. Actually, I've kept this value here on top. So that is why I think, okay. Now, how to get it now? You know, what is my target? My target is to find out the x value, y value when x is 3. So rather than I just simplify everything, I can put directly here. Okay, students. So I think I can put directly. I'm putting here because he did not say us. Look at it. Go back to question. He did not say us to make a look. He did not make us to y subject. No, he's not saying. He said find exact value of y when x is 3. Okay, x is 3. So when x is 3, so I'm going to put it x is 3 now in whole equation here. So put x is equals to 3. So when I put a 3, let's see what happens, students. When I put 3 here, 3 plus 1, 4. So -half ln 4. When I put 3 through the 9 plus 1, 10. So plus half log of 10. Log of 10. When I put 3 here, 3, we can't put it there. So -half ln 2. So student have will go out. I can bring outside, okay, and make it question easy. Half outside. Minus ln 4 comes here, plus ln 10 comes here, and minus ln 2 here. I repeat, I took half common out. So I think, okay. Now, student, according to rule, and what is the logic? So where's the plus sign will come up? For example, I give an idea. Log of A plus log of B minus log of C minus log of D. How many plus signs will come up? How many minus sign will go down? Like this. A into B into CD. Why CD came in denominator? Because these are negative signs. Okay, same story here. There's 2 negative signs and 1 positive sign. So 10 will come up and 4 and 2 will go down like this in bracket. And I believe you're understanding why I wrote this way. So this is I think you cancel it here. 2 ones are 2, 2 fives are 10. So I got ln y equal to half ln 5 by 2. And hold on, students. This is a clear to you. And now this half can go in a power because otherwise we can't cancel a power. So 5 by 2 and power come like this. And log cancel. I got root of 5 by 2. Exact format he's asking us. And we have done it. Alhamdulillah Rabbil. Yes, student, one mistake is there. 4 is there, not 2. So this is a 4, and there's a 4, and there's a 4, and that is the only mistake. So we have to write like this. You write like this, or we have another format. Root of 5 separate, root of 4 separate. Root of 5 remains same, root of 4 give you 2. So I hope so. Both answers are acceptable. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. The question is completely over now.